Hello everyone, LRon here with part 44 of my total Terraria world Annihilation. So, I know I keep bringing up vertical integration in the wrong context, just to prove that I understand the true concept of vertical integration, let's give you a quick lesson. So, let's say Corporation A owns both a pharmaceutical company and Chipotle. And so, Chipotle, they intentionally use some bad ingredients that causes digestive problems. And so, that pharmaceutical company that Chipotle also is a part of develops medication called Chipotle Way. So instead of having Chipotle use better techniques or ingredients, they continue to intentionally cause problems and just sell another product to further increase the profits of Corporation A. Probably not the greatest example in the universe, but wanted to put South Park into the mix. That's roughly how it works. Basically, you have one monster company that owns two kind of independent sources of income that can feed into each other in very shady ways. Like that. So, if you want another example, one that's probably a little more accurate and straightforward, you could just binge watch a bunch of 30 Rock at some point midway or later on in the season. The Alec Baldwin guy talks about vertical integration to Lemon, and basically probably does a better job of explaining it than I do, but in any case, that's kind of the gist of how it works. And that's a jellyfish necklace. You just accidentally got a jellyfish necklace in a random puddle of water when you're supposed to sit in an ocean for 3 hours farming it. So I guess that's relatively lucky. You're supposed to be like, what, 1 in 100, 1 in 200, something along those lines. Actually, this is bugging me, so I'm gonna pause it and double check. Yes, it was 1%. But frankly, it always feels like it's less often than that, because it feels like you kill millions of jellyfish before you ever get one. But in any case, we just got one without even trying. 8 life grand. Alright. So, is this going to be the big time, or is it going to be the next trip through? Guess we'll see. The funny bit is, right after destroying the Crimson Hearts that leads to the Brain of Cthulhu, we practically instantly get 2 more Crimson Hearts, so we're back into a state where we need just 1 more again. And I have no clue what happened. The Stardust Dragon was just not with me for a while, and I had to basically resummon him. That didn't make too much sense to me. I guess that just gets to go in the X-Files. Anyhow, we're now approaching Crimson. We'll see if we get our thing. Guess it depends on if I decide to shoot down. No, I don't. We're gonna deprive us of that, and we're gonna need to wait till next time. And the depressing bit is I do end up going out of turn to get the other 2. So why not go out of turn to get that one? I must have been feeling like a douchebag that day. Oh well. At least I won't be the biggest douche in the universe. Well, that spot's already been assigned to someone else. We'll probably make it in this video. Still have a good 3 minutes before this video closes. And so, spoiler alert, at some point after defeating the Brain of Cthulhu, I decide to go back to doing some east. That's good because I've been neglecting the east. I've been doing just vertical and west for a very long time. And once I realized that the east is in a kind of an equally bad state as west was, I ended up doing a lot of vertical for that one as well, which makes sense. And I'm still a bit puzzled as to how I was previously able to be so successful in the east, and the west had all these problems, and then now the east is magically having the problems that the west had. It's probably one of those things where I could figure it all out if I went back to the right videos and just watched myself. But knowing me, I probably won't end up doing that. I'll probably just take the vertical approach and leave it at that. Although, if I had to guess, it'd be that in the cases where I do succeed, like I did just now, I basically worked on the return. That way, I would have at least something to work with. And so I'm not... Oh, that doesn't necessarily make sense, because if it's always bad for the West, then how do you ever get into that state to begin with? It may have also been that I was more liberal with my use of the piggy bank back then, and I've kind of just stopped doing that. Alright, I'll see you next video.